Would you like to know how to sell insurance to richer clients with multiple properties? If yes, then welcome to another episode of Big Case Closer Family Video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to sell insurance to high net worth clients without sounding pushy. Now, before we move on, I just want to give you a quick introduction of myself. My name is Dr. Sanjay Tolani, and I'm also the family leader of Sanjay Mentoring Family, which helps financial advisors like yourself to become successful financial planners. Having been in the industry for 18 years, I have a unique view of what works and what doesn't in the financial planning world. And it is my hope that I can pass this experience to new generation of future financial advisors, so that they don't have to go through the same struggles as I have. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications to get the latest video updates so I can share more tips and strategies with you to increase your overall sales. Here are 3 learning points we will discuss in today's video. Why sell insurance to high net worths? The 3 simple rules when dealing with high net worth clients. Property or cash concept presentation to deal with rich clients with many properties. So without further ado, let's get started. Knowing about the high net worth niche market is one of the most important things, because one of the most vibrant and fast growing insurance market niches worldwide is actually the high net worth market. Do you know that close to 98% of the advisors I know are not even in that niche? In fact, many of you don't even know this niche exists. My family has been in the insurance business for 3 generations, and this is why I'm fortunate and lucky enough to have mentors guiding me in this niche. This is also why I'm paying it forward by coaching future advisors in the Big Case Closer family to learn about this 2% niche market. So if you're lost about how to close richer clients, don't worry, you're not alone, and this is why I'm recording this video for you to guide along. So let's get started with learning point 1. Why sell insurance to high net worth? There are actually 2 reasons for you to do so. Reason number 1, you get higher income. Remember, our business is like a heartbeat. The small cases make you survive and the big cases make you rich. For you to be rich in this industry, you really need to spend time learning how to sell insurance to high net worth clients and closing bigger cases. Reason number 2, it brings you to the next level and gives you a competitive advantage. Many advisors are stuck in their career growth because they never know how to get started closing bigger cases, and they end up being stagnated in this career that's closing just small cases, and well, that's what makes them unhappy. When you move into selling insurance to high net worth individuals, it will always position you as being more knowledgeable. Imagine you have to choose between 2 advisors today. One who has to close 100 cases of $1,000 premium and another who closes 50 cases of a $1 million premium. Which one would you impress more with? Think about it. Learning point 2, the 3 simple rules when dealing with high net worth clients. Well, here are 3 simple rules that you should follow if you're happening to deal with any high net worth client. I came up with these rules for the Big Case Closer family because I realized these serve as a great guidance for them in time to come. Rule number 1, time is money. Keep your presentations short and straight to the point. Most of the rich clients treasure their time, and if you're unable to show them your value or impress them in the first 15 minutes, then you will probably leave the meeting. Stop trying to impress them with long-winded PowerPoint presentation slides. It doesn't work. I've tried and tested that. Rule number 2, provide customization. You need to show them how unique your solution is compared to other advisors in the market. Remember, everyone wants to work with rich clients. This is why you need to show how you customize your solution that is providing them and you with a competitive advantage. If you're in the Big Case Closer program, you probably know how to differentiate yourself by now. Rule number 3, don't be pushy. When it comes to larger cases, be patient. Some large cases may take months or even years to be approved. So not just closed, but even approved by underwriting. So be patient. I hope the above 3 rules serve as a simple guideline to you to get started. Now, let's move on to our final for today, the property and cash concept presentation. This concept presentation is best for clients with multiple properties. Clients who believe in giving their future generation properties. These are clients who believe in asset accumulation rather than income accumulation. So here's a quick disclaimer. There are many types of high net worth clients you will face in this profession. If you really want to learn everything I know regarding it, you have to check out bigcasecloser.com. I cannot cover everything in this one video. Hence, in this video, I'm going to focus on one aspect of selling insurance to high net worth clients. Have you ever met this type of client before? Client X, who owns 2 or more properties and believes in passing their property to the next generation. They believe that rental yield is the best form of passive income for retirement, and then they pass away, their children can take over their property. And if you ever try to approach client X, you realize he will say something like, I don't believe in insurance, I only believe in asset accumulation. Everyone is getting rich buying property. If you have heard this before, I want you to test out the property and cash concept presentation. This is how the property and cash concept presentation works. Mr. Client, imagine this, that I give $10 million worth of property to your son or daughter, or I give them $500,000 every year for the rest of their life. Which one do you think they prefer? Getting $10 million of instant property or getting $500,000 every year for the rest of life in cash? What do you think they would prefer? Now think about it for yourself. What would you prefer? A $10 million property today or something that just gives you $500,000 of cash every year without having to worry about it? You see, we realized that cash is king. Property is a very good way to hold cash, but it is not cash. It's what we do call an alternative. When we talk about rental income, it is not guaranteed. I have to find the right tenant. I have to make sure that the property is maintained. I have to make sure that the taxes are paid on time. And there's so many variables when it comes to managing properties. But when it comes to cash, your children will want to have cash every year. The biggest myth that we have in financial planning is asset accumulation, asset preservation, and asset distribution, when in reality, it is income accumulation that we should focus on, income protection, and income distribution, making sure that our children don't inherit assets and lose the asset, but rather inherit income, so that even if they lose the income for 1 year, the next year they again have income. So income is what we need to distribute, protect, and accumulate. Now, the best way to do that is keep your properties. I'm not saying you shouldn't be investing in properties. Make sure you buy your properties, but the rental income that you get from those properties, convert them into guaranteed income. Convert your variable rental income into guaranteed income for your children. That is the right way to do financial planning. This concept presentation has worked fantastic with almost every single high net worth family that I've ever worked with, who focuses on building a property portfolio for their next generation. I hope today you have learned a new concept on how to sell insurance to high net worth clients with multiple properties. Now let's look at some of the other related videos that I've prepared for you. Hey guys, in today's video, I want to cover a very important question that's not just asked by financial advisors but also by clients. Sanjay, I would rather be buying property than buying a retirement plan. Now, let's get one thing very clear. When you retire, there are 6 sources of income that you would have. Number 1, you could have rental yields coming from a property. Number 2, you could be having dividends coming from stocks, coupons coming from bonds, interest coming from fixed deposits, pension coming from a social security program, and number 6 could be from a retirement plan. Now, when you have 6 sources of income, property is one of the sources of income. So let's understand this very clear. Property is a very good way or a tool to build an income stream. However, there are 3 or 4 points that I need you to consider. Number 1 is the fact that properties, you have to find the right tenant. If you don't have the right tenant, your rental yields will be wrong. You would have issues in terms of getting that rental income every month. Number 2, maintenance of the property. Every property needs to be maintained. Who's going to maintain that property? As you age, as you become older, you need a maintenance of that property. Number 3 is you got to pay your taxes. So someone's got to be continuously filing tax returns for you to make sure that your property stays, well, tax-free. Number 4 is making sure that you understand as property ages, the cost of maintenance will increase. So someone needs to be able to
flip your property for you. That means you own one property. If it ages, you should be able to switch to another property. So getting in and out of properties can be difficult. However, it is a very, very good tool to have retirement income. Why is a retirement plan important? A retirement plan is your hedge. When all your other 5 asset classes, your other 5 income sources are weak, or you have a bad economic situation, because when there's a bad economy, your rental yields drop, your equity dividends drop, your bond portfolio coupons start to fall, your fixed deposit also starts to go down because interest rates start to get lowered. So if you realize all your other income streams start to dry up when there's an economic downturn, having a retirement plan that's paying you consistent, guaranteed income, your amount of income that you get is fixed. So having a good annuity retirement plan allows you to build a guaranteed flow of income. Your income in retirement should be a combination of variable and guaranteed. So build a portfolio that has a combination of both variable and guaranteed. Guaranteed makes sure that there's always some income in the pipeline. Variable makes sure that whenever there's a high inflation, your income increases. Whenever the economic downturn is bad, yes, your variable income will come down, but then so would your expenses. So keep that in mind. Having a combination of variable and guaranteed. Is property the right investment? Absolutely. But it's a part of a portfolio. It cannot be your only investment. Is retirement plan a good investment? Absolutely. But it cannot be your whole portfolio. It has to be a part of your full portfolio. If you want to have a very balanced retirement portfolio, you need to have all 6 types of income. So best of luck. And if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and if you have any questions, do leave them. I will answer them for you. I'll be honest with you, if I won a $10 million asset, I would probably go and live in it first. At least feel good. There was a reason why I made you do this exercise. I want you to understand that just because you've inherited a huge asset, you as an individual will have a different... How many of you said, I will sell this property? Wow, majority of you. Can you imagine what will happen to the property you own when you die? Majority of your assets will be sold. Because every generation likes liquidity. That's the reality of the world. This is what we call human behavior. We never appreciate gift of kind. We appreciate gift in cash. True or not? We get birthday gifts. Don't we exchange them if we don't like them? We do. We actually tell people, why are you giving me the gift voucher? Just give me the cash now. Don't give me a voucher. I'll go and buy myself. True or not? But that's the reality of the world. So that's why one of the objections that I get is, Sanjay, I don't think I need to do retirement planning. And I tell them, listen, your kids will never appreciate your assets. As soon as something happens to you, the first thing they will try to do is liquidate your assets. They will not appreciate the location that you thought about. They will not appreciate the bond returns. They will not appreciate. They will first say, give me the cash and I'll figure it out. But what they will appreciate is an asset that is already giving them guaranteed income. They will try to hold on to it. You see, she didn't even ask me, is that $10 million property giving me rental income? She didn't even ask that. Is it rented out? No. The first thing I will do is sell it. Because she knows the bigger the property, the lower the yield, correct? I'll be honest with you, if I won a $10 million asset, I would probably go and live in it first. At least feel good. 2 months, 2 months. Let's be honest. But then some people are like, dead uncle house, how do you feel? Ghost. Does he come to visit you, Sanjay?
Let's quickly summarize what we have learned so far in today's video. Learning point 1. Selling insurance to the high net worth will get you better income and give you a competitive advantage. Learning point 2. When you deal with high net worth clients, time is money. Provide customization and don't be pushy. Learning point 3. When dealing with clients with multiple properties, use the property or cash concept presentation. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comment section I like it, so I'll be motivated to create more awesome content for you. If you want to find out more about closing bigger cases and how to go about handling high net worth clients, I've got a piece of good news for you. The Big Case Closer program is finally here. This is my private mentorship program which helps to train advisors to closing bigger cases and move to the top in the financial planning world. However, this program is not for every advisor and it's by application only. You should only apply to be part of the BCC family if, number 1, you truly want to sell insurance. In this program, every member is aggressive in achieving their sales target. If you are a part-time advisor, then this program is not for you. Number 2, you have at least 50 clients. You have handled enough clients to know how the industry works. Number 3, you want to close bigger cases because closing bigger cases requires patience and foundation training. I can't teach you how to close big cases in 2-day lesson. I need you to be patient and invest time in learning and owning your skill set. Number 4, you promise to keep what we share in the group exclusive. You will only see advisors and not trainers in this group because whatever is shared in the BCC program will stay in the BCC family. This is because in this program, I reveal some of the top strategies that can be giving the members a competitive advantage right away. For those of you who are interested, click on the link below and join the waitlist. Together, guys, let's make financial planning easier and happier for everyone.